Reaperman here, and I've got my first live stream going here. I guess I've done a couple other ones of these, but this is my first public one that people should be able to actually see and get into. It's going to take me a while to kind of feel this out and get my levels correct. I think I've got them mostly correct. So as you can see right now, we've got Star Fox 2. This is the full retail version. That's from that SNES Classic version that came out. I'm actually playing it reproduction cart based on it on my Analogue Interactive Super NT, the new Kevtris system. I've got should have a card up in the corner that kind of links over to that video. It's a really great system. And I'm going to be recording through my Avermedia Live Gamer Portable 2 here. And let's get into the game. So, first you'll see that there's two different difficulty levels available. Normal is just super easy. It's way too easy. And hard mode is a lot of fun, but I can't beat it. Obviously I can't beat it, or else expert would be unlocked. But let's go for hard mode here. Oop. So I guess the story goes, Andros is back, and Corneria hasn't done much to shore up their defenses since. Andros is fantastically well funded in terms of a military. Yeah, it looks like he's got those 2 carriers and 2 back up there in reserve. He's got a whole bunch of fighters, and he's already taken 3 of our planets over. It's going to be a great one here. So we just tell this guy to tell the dog to kind of shut up here. So here's where we select our characters. There are 3 different types of ships. There's the standard R-Wing, and it has a bomb that it shoots. Over here we've got whatever these are, and these are very sturdy, and instead of a bomb they have an instant heal button that heals quite a lot of their shields. Also over here we've got the new characters, so at least Corneria did hire 2 new fighter pilots to combat Andros' second attack. They are in very fast, very lightweight ships, which is kind of handy, but they've got no shields. Also, instead of healing or super bomb, their special move is that they can become invulnerable for a certain amount of time. And as you can see, they've got, each of them have 3 of their little special moves. So their shields can be healed up by returning to the carrier, and the carrier can also warp all over the map, which is kind of handy. But nothing seems to recover the super bombs except for items that they pick up. Now over here we've got the control scheme. Control scheme C seems the best to me. This is actually the control scheme from the original Star Fox, where Blaster is on the Y button. And speed boosts, both up and down, well, speed boost and brake are on X and B, and then your special is over there on A, and that's kind of a good way to do it. So let's pick 2 characters. I don't particularly like any of the new ships. I guess the heavies are kind of okay. We're going to pick Falco first because I'm a big fan of the Austrian musician. And then we'll pick his wingman, Fox. So I've got 2 ships that are identical. They're not the fastest, not the slowest, not the most shields, not the least shields. Just kind of run-of-the-mill, but they've got super bombs. And super bombs, super helpful. So, Star Fox 2, it plays out just a little like the probably the best game of 1979, Star Raiders, does. So you've got somebody trying to take over your sector here, and they're going to go about it by sending fleets and trying to attack your bases, in this case the planets. And you have to come up with the best strategy for taking them out while managing your resources. Now you can, as I mentioned before, refill your shields by turning around and going into this guy. In fact, this is probably the smartest move we can do, is just turning around and running back to our mothership, because our mothership can warp. And there's a few missiles flying around, but nothing too bad. I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to warp over here, and that's going to give us quick access to all of this stuff over here. The reason we kind of want to take this guy with us is he will recharge our shields, which is super handy. Now, the game is paused right now, and as soon as I start moving, everything out there is going to start moving too. Also, when I'm in battle, everything continues to move. But right now, when everything is still like this, time is not moving, which is kind of handy. So we'll get into this thing. Oh yes, of course we want to warp. And we will warp over to Eladard and take out this fighter first. Boom. And we should go right about here. I always like to lead them a little bit, because they're, if I go to where they're gonna be there, or where they're at now, they're not gonna be there when I get there. So this is kind of a big fighter. So the charge shots, super important. Apparently we've got 3 targets, and I'm just focusing on this one. Yeah, so apparently I'm doing just awesome at this. So awesome, in fact, that we're not really going to continue. This has been my most pathetic run of the game ever. Awesome. That will learn me to distract myself with a live stream. And yes, I will put my I'm gonna own this. Total score of 400. Great.
Good luck.
What?
Okay, so I don't know if the scenario changes. Yeah, the scenario does change when you retry a bit. Oh no, that's exactly the same scenario. Good. This time, we are going to smarten up a bit and actually pay attention to our health. Now, you can kind of check out and see what you're up against here by just kind of cursoring over them. Charging up the weapon. Got one of those little bastards already, got the other one. Heck with that, we'll blow him up with a bomb. Probably not the smartest move, but he's actually reasonably tough. Now at any point, we can switch between the main guy and the wingman here by hitting the select button. I'm going to stick with Falco for a while and push my luck and try and take this out. probably going to let the planet take some damage. So, Bernaria's got a damage percentage that gets kind of ticks down as it takes damage from these carriers when they, you know, bring out their big guns, or these little ships here, or especially these missiles. We're going to take out a carrier. Now with the carriers, you kind of fly toward them pretty much as fast as you can, just to try and get inside of them. Mash on the fire button to get rid of the fighters, and we're already inside. Now the carriers are considerably easier in the normal mode of the game. They're a bit of an ordeal. This one, oop, coin. Coin. There's those little dog coins around, and I'm sure they're good for something, but right now, since I can't even beat the game on hard, probably not the most important thing that I deal with that kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, so this is the standard carrier. We've got to shoot the horns that come out of this thing. Frame rate gets awful choppy. Whew. Yay, Fox, we did it. Boom. We're gonna switch to Fox here. And shoot, where should we go next? What we could do is we could get back in the ship, recharge our shields, and jump back to Corneria in time to maybe take out some of that stuff. I think we're gonna do that. We're not in any special huge hurry here. Now, all the planets that are under Andross's control will shoot missiles at me, which is awesome. So having 3 is, like there is now, is probably not the best. I'm actually going to switch back to Falco. Charge up my main gun here, and hope that we can get a bunch of them. Boom. One left. Round. Not getting away from me. Boom. So the clear time is very important because, like I said, while I'm in battle, everything's still moving out there. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch this missile in time. I think it's going to damage the planet, but I think they're only good for like 5% damage, something like that. But we might even be able to see the planet. Ooh. That took a while. Okay, so now this is actually my gun platform, and he's charged up, which is super good news for me, I suppose. Would have been great if he could have stopped the missile, so I wouldn't have had to do that, but whatever. We're gonna run back to the mothership. We're gonna warp back to this guy. We're gonna take out a planet. Now the planets are rather hard to take back. So each of these have a little flashing diamond in them. And that flashing diamond means that there's some kind of a wolf team ace there, like the pig or the iguana or whatever. We're going to take Venom here first. Alright. LD for that. Now, the one thing I haven't really managed to master on this is the, they call it a barrel roll, but the little loop thing. Trying to hit this guy with my charge shot. We are just going to take this guy out with a bomb. Okay, and that was kind of a waste of a bomb. But we will switch over to Fox here since the shields on Falco are terrible. Now I guess we'll see what Venom has in store. Now the planets all seem to work pretty differently. There's a huge variety. Looks like I have to step on 3 switches, then this thing opens up and I fly inside. And there's a lot of stuff inside to do. I managed to get to that. Yep. Click. There's one. Okay, let's spin around. Transform. And let's get over here as quickly as possible. Hey, missile. Pull up that missile. And we don't have to worry about shooting it later. Once it launches. Okay, let's get inside this thing. Entrance is right there. And let's have the door open. Boom. perhaps I'm taking some unnecessary damage here. Ooh. Alright, where does he pop on next? And the dog's just popping up to let me know that Battle Carrier has just launched Attack Force, so that's usually like 2 fighters. If we hit start here, you can kind of see that it's actually that carrier, well, the only one left, I suppose. Guess we will continue battle. Now let's see how this thing goes. So I guess the strategy for this kind of boss is run in circles, circle straight, basically. Yay. Phew. So Andros tends not to be happy when we do things to his planets, and he may just launch something at us. Nope. Okay, so we're going to jump back in here, recharge our shields, and take on some of this stuff from Corneria. I'm going to do some defense here. Maybe not the wisest move. I think we're too late for these, but it might be neat to see, because you can get into contact with them over the planet, which is kind of cool, and they'll hit like while you're attacking. The one got through. Seems to do the same damage if one or all get through. That's great. I'm using Falco here because he's got fewer bombs. Oh, it's another one of these awful things. Heck with it. Boom. We will switch to Fox. Let's see. This is a pretty standard enemy. One big one, 3 small ones. Okay, let's take this one. Well, I'm terrible. But again, I still haven't beaten hard mode, so yes, I will use my companion here and see how this goes. Actually gonna run away and refuel. Ooh. Not gonna warp, but what I'm gonna do, so there's this little virus thing coming from Andros, and it's just past the asteroid field. I've got to go and take that thing out. I move super fast, and there's 3 of them, and that took over my station. Because it moves that fast. So all I have to do is I have to blast the little virus off of it. Done. Pick up this missile quick. Done. Boom. Alright, what's this dude throwing at me? Large planetary missiles. Okay, so he's launching from 2 planets at once. I'm gonna go for the carrier. Okay, accelerate and just shoot. Meow. Whoosh. My shield recharge. Boom. Boom. Doors open, grab the shield recharge. Okay, carrier's blown up. Okay, so situation is it's not looking good for Cornera. Star Fox already dead. He took all of his bombs with him because yay. Falco, 0 bombs left. Still reasonable health, but gotta stop some of these missiles. Oh, good. Alright, missile's gone. Whew. And if I wanted to lose the game pretty quick, it looks like the ace from this planet is taken off and is flying straight at me. I have no bombs left. Do this. You don't really have a choice because they're super fast. Planet took some damage. I gotta figure out how they do the homing things. Also gotta figure out how I do the barrel roll. Really isn't a barrel roll, but whatever. I am not gonna survive this fight. One more and I am gone. Sigh.
I control the lilac system.
Well, we'll at least see what I've got for a score here. Alright, alright. Those top 2 scores up there that are actually okay are from normal mode. We're going to jump back to title. Oh. Oh, no. Oop. Do a quick reset on this thing. Accidentally picked normal. One we actually win something. Yeah. Those 3 planets this time. And we'll go with Falco. Fox. Control Scheme C. The other ships are just not my cup of tea. Actually, the super slow one's not bad, but the super bombs are so useful. Yay. I think the first thing we're going to do is actually take out the carrier. We're going to run back into the mothership and hide. Use it to warp out to Venom. Boom. Boom. Slam on the gas. Just fly toward this thing. And we're inside. Yay. Oh, that was great. Somewhere there's going to be a big old tank here. Ooh.
Special weapon.
Actually, did that just change all of my items to hearts? That was something I wasn't aware could happen. And that kind of sucks for Falco. The frame rate is truly terrible in here. But somehow we felt our way around that. Ooh. Okay, now we could run back into... Yeah, let's run back to the mothership. Do a warp. Go back to Corneria. And it's probably a little too late for these missiles, but they're close, so might as well try. Oh good, it's just one pair. We might be okay. Got him. And let's defend it. Bunch of kind of small. Great. Boom. ship gets considerably harder to control when you're trying to boost to catch up with them. The frame rate of about 4 frames a second doesn't help either with that. Okay, so I think the cannon can handle a good bit of this. We'll do a warp. We're going to take out this carrier. And usual MO, blast like mad and just run for it. Doom. One. Come over here. Another one. It's in the corner. One of these guys should have like a shield power up when I blow them up. I mean, the first one already did, but it's usually a couple of them. Grab the shield. Charge the weapon. And that's the second carrier down. I don't think it had launched fighters yet. So what we could do is we could jump down to this planet. Hopefully, it looks like the gun's going to take out. But we can take out something. Four of them. And sometimes that just works out. Okay. Guess we'll head toward Meteor. Okay. This is the first dog fight. And of course I forgot that I had no bombs because I switched my weapon to healing. Something I didn't even know could be done. So healing is the weapon of the absolute slowest ships. The ones that have the 8 shields. I don't really want to heal myself unnecessarily. Ah, that's good. How hard are these guys to blow up? Thank you, Fox. Okay, so Corneria is going to take one of those two. I'm going to switch to Fox for about here and see if I can get the second one. Oh, I hate this thing. There's a lot of target in that particular type of missile. Got full shields though, let's get some meteor. Or switch unknowns. Well, 3 switches. Oh, it's these things. These are okay. Great. I am actually going to return to the map. So unfortunately I saw the virus coming on the map, and I'm going to be screwing around in here for an extended period. Jumped on the platform, hit the switch. I just gotta run. See what the next bullshit room is. Hey, bombs. Perfect. Did this thing drop shields? Didn't quite see what that was, but I'm sure it was way better than what I've got, probably. Boom.
What?
Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's firing planetary missiles from all of his planets. Okay. There's only 2. We need to chase this guy down. I have yet to get all 3 of these in one go. And that's 2. Not entirely sure we can catch him. Okay, so defense platform. Got him. Defense platform is mine again, which is good. That thing can damage Corneria, and obviously not. Obviously, when I own it, it damages enemies. And it looks like a member of the Fox team heading right for me. The Pigula. Nope. Whew. Okay, we got him. Use the bomb up. Gonna aim for this, but then I've got to run back to the carrier real quick. Whew. Boom, carrier time. My shields are low. We will warp to here. This planet is actually undefended. It doesn't have its diamond because it came down to blow me up earlier. Two switches, thing opens. Covered in lava, though. Did I make the platform? Yes. Oh. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's down here. Somewhere. Okay. I'm not exactly sure where the switch is. I'm sure everybody's shouting at the screen right now. Oh, there it is. Boom. Well, that was a real pain in the butt. Going around. Something up this way. Oh no, not this guy. I hate this thing. Boom.
Special weapon.
Oh. This is the third type of special weapon. It does invulnerability for a brief time. I had nothing to lose by grabbing it because I might always find a super bomb to convert them all into super bombs. Oh. Boom. Okay, now Andros is almost sure to throw something. The gun's got that one, so I don't need... Oh, crap. Speaking of the gun... Okay. Oh, time for 2 new carriers. We supply at the mothership. We won't warp and take the carrier. Boom. Ah. I need to destroy that. That is the invulnerability shield. I don't want that. If I recall, the carriers get somewhat nastier. Nope. Standard carrier. Whew. Got the dog coin. Things are going good. Okay, cannon's charged. It's going to fire at that one, so I guess we'll get this fighter group. Okay, I don't know which one hit me. Standard fighters. Now this game is kind of tricky in that I noticed one of the wolf team was really close by. Things actually can hit you two at the same time in this game, and they'll both be in combat with you. Ah, it's Pigma. Got him, but it cost me my last bomb. Gonna be a wimp, and I'm gonna heal up. Oh, that's new. So in normal mode, all it sends at you is the dragon thing from the intro, and it's kind of easy. Don't want to watch. But the other events that aren't the dragon tend to be quite a bit trickier. Boom. What do I got? Super shield. Super shield is lame or nothing. Guess we're gonna take the planet with super shield. Which unknown? But there's just one. Jeez. Oh, missile. I should really take out the missiles when I see them. So those are the planetary missiles that I've been shooting down. There is a shield square on this. I think it's time for me to visit the shield square. It's really time. Metros. Whoops. An area is now under assault. Like I've almost got this guy, Fox. Oh, Avermedia is sucking. Oh. Good, I'm pretty sure the defense system... Yeah, the defense system got the thing that it needed to get. Oh, what? Oh, these things. It's an awfully long corridor in this one. I should probably be in the R wing. Whatever. Oh good, another one. Oh, I didn't. I blew him up before the dog coin could be collected.
What?
Boom. I need to warp to here. First thing I need to do is stop this guy. Planet Canada's charging. That's awful. I've activated my temporary shield boost here. Ooh. Okay, so in addition to the fighters, which this thing has just launched, it's also got a gun charging, which is spectacular. If I can get these three. Ooh, then the gun can probably take the other three. And I can take this carrier. Yep, that's heavy damage. Okay, so it's going to fire again. Grab the shield quick. Get in there. I mean, I don't actually know how much time I have before it fires again. Oh no, it's this one. Boom. Oh, this has been a heck of a live stream, so this is actually pretty much farther than I've ever gotten on hard mode before. Boom. Actually gonna let the gun take that one out. What a motion. Okay, I guess I need to try not to lose against him now. One thing I don't like about this is, after I beat this guy, if I beat this guy, I get into my carrier again, but I don't believe it heals me the last time.
I control the light system.
Don't worry, Falco's got this. Go doesn't that. Oh good, he's regained all of his health. Also, those things home. Where's mine homed? Alright, Star Wolf is dead. Knew you had it in you, Falco. Rock me, Amadeus. The epic final battle that I'm sure isn't going to go well for me. Oh, I do heal. Oh, my bad. This way, that. Boom, boom. Oh, coin. Seriously. Ah, crap. Oh. Wait. Something on the left in this one? Yes. Want that.
Special weapon.
Yes. I want that.
Special weapon.
Really? Boom. Oh, come on, come on. Well, I have less than half health. Okay, so that shot Andros in his fat cube face, and now we get to see the real Andros. I've never made it here, so the odds of me getting this on my first try are kind of low. I've only seen the normal mode Andros, which is different. Run. Run. Did I just beat Andros? I think I did. I think I just bombed Andros in his fat cube face. Oh. Way to go, Falco. First, you had the Rock Me Amadeus and the Der Commissar, and then the Vienna Blood. Of course, all of the Falco hits, but now Falco has saved the sector. Beautiful.
Good work, Star Fox.
So there's the other two types of ships. Looks like everybody is all happy except for Fox.
Let's head back to Corneria.
Which I do hear him talking, so that's odd. Boom. Well, since I've come this far, I suppose I might as well let the credits roll here. I've never seen the ones for hard mode. So it generally goes through the different types of enemies, which is kind of cool. So I guess my impressions of this game are extraordinarily high. This game feels really, really close to the Star Raiders game that I grew up with back on my Atari 800. The Star Raiders was pretty much the killer app of 1979, in my opinion. And it was pretty much like this. You had the sector map, and you had to go and kind of fly in and defend it. You had to defend your stations, which you could replenish at, and take out the different types of fighters, which is all very similar to how this game plays out. This game plays closer to Star Raiders than any other game I've played. Definitely closer than the sequel, Star Raiders 2. But there's a lot of drama around Star Raiders 2. That's a video for another time, I think, but suffice it to say the real Star Raiders 2 was uncovered a few years back, and it's a lot better. So I haven't seen all of these enemies. I guess I saw that one, maybe. So there's still a lot of this game that I haven't seen because it plays out... No, this is the one I saw. Yes, this is the enemy I saw. So every time you play this game through, it plays out considerably differently as long as you're in hard mode. Now, normal mode plays out pretty much the same every time. I think the planets change up slightly with what they offer in terms of challenge and objects. Now, I don't think that's how Andross's face is supposed to look. And that's definitely how it looks for me, so I wonder if that's a little bit of an error in the reproduction cart that I've got. Not entirely sure on that one. But I would like to see what kind of score comes out of a playthrough like that. I don't get the partner continue bonus, so that's not great. It's probably still a C. Barely a C. Damn. And this is going to be on my highest score table. I still haven't gotten up to the score that I get in normal mode, which is super easy. Anyway, that's a pretty darn good game, and I think that that's a nice high note to end this live stream on. I was not expecting to beat the game tonight, so that's pretty cool.